What's going on, people? Welcome back to another video. I do apologise, it's a late one, and going to do the match preview and also a bit of press conference reaction as well, all in one. So this is going to be a real quick one today. Unfortunately, people got a show at 7 o'clock now. Neat. So if you do like the video, like what you see, then please hit the like button and also subscribe if you are new. And also, if you'd like to become a member, then you can click on the join button on my YouTube page. And if you like to donate, super chat, it's up to you. You can do what you want and just give what you can. So what I'll do the match preview and press conference reaction as all in one. And the game between Everton and Newcastle is a massive game for both sides. Yes, Newcastle got enough points at this moment and we're 9 points clear for relegation, which I think is good, despite that defeat on Sunday against Chelsea. And it was tough to take because, let's be real, we deserve something out of the game. And as for Everton, wow, they're having a shocking time in the minutes. They're fourth bottom and they're only out of the bottom three on goal difference. And Frank Lampard's got a massive job on his hands. So I'm going to do a bit of a press conference there, people, to see what Eddie Howe will have to say. And I should go with that first, if see what you have to say. So Eddie Howe said in his press conference today about any injury news, and he said Joe Willock should be okay. He's had an illness, but returned to training yesterday with Jonjo Shelvey. We're ready to see. He hasn't trained yet, so he's a bigger concern. So Joe Willock should be okay, which I think would be a big plus because I'm a big Joe Willock fan, and he scores some goals, and he can make some late runs, which I think is amazing. And I think it'd be a big plus in my opinion. Yes, sometimes it goes missing. Yes, sometimes you don't hardly see him on the pitch, but when he's on it, he is on it, and I think he's absolutely brilliant. Joe Linton, Joe Willock, I do like him. Great player. As for Jonjo Shelvey, look, he's up and down. I mean, again, when he's on it, he's on it. And do we miss him? We could have done it on Sunday, but I think he's getting better and better and better, in my opinion, on his day. And if we can get Joe Linton, which I'll come to in a second, but we definitely need to play in that midfield three because we can beat Everton in the midfield three. I don't think players like Alan, who I've been a fan of, used to play for Napoli, I'll come on to later on. And yeah, we see what happens and when the team comes out. But on to Joe Linton, Eddie Howe's come out and he said it's touch and go in the game. We have a decision to make whether we look after him with the break we have afterwards or whether we can push him back out there. We have to make a late call on that one. And Eddie Howe loves me saying these words, Sonny, making a late call this, making a late call that. But this guy has been absolutely fantastic for Newcastle United. He is so brilliant. And we could have done with his physicality in the midfield on Sunday. And for me, in my opinion, he was a big miss because we need someone in midfield who's going to make things happen. Yeah, don't get us wrong. The midfield played really well on Sunday. Yeah, Miggy's fantastic. Bruno's fantastic. Yeah, and Sean Longstaff grafted as well. And I gave him a 7 out of 10 because he's been really good. But Joe Linton makes an absolute difference in that team and we need physicality. If he comes in, that'd be a huge bonus because I think that Everton midfield, I don't think they're really that good. And I can't lie. And that's where the problem's coming from. And, you know, if you get that midfield three and then the original midfield three, that'd be fantastic. But if not, we have to go with what we've got. And now Eddie is asked about Ryan Fraser not being selected for Scotland. And he said he's very passionate about his country. He wants to do well in every aspect of this game. So I'm disappointed for him. I think he's in a good place. He's here. He's playing and he's playing very well. And he also added he had a slight tight hamstring before Chelsea, so we didn't want to risk him in that game. We're very pleased in his recent performances. And I know if he continues that consistency of what he's delivering, he'll force his way back into the squad. And I agree Eddie 100% on that one because Ryan Fraser has been absolutely fantastic. His deliveries has been brilliant. Against Brentford, he did 6 brilliant deliveries of the crosses of the ball. Yeah, pinpoint crosses, and that's what I love to see from this guy. He has been absolutely fantastic, and I'm a big Ryan Fraser fan. And he can make things happen. The player I saw at Bournemouth is the player I'm seeing right now. And listen, he spent the club first before the country, yeah. And let's hope he gets back into the Scotland squad against Ukraine in the playoffs. And I wish him well on that one. And he's been outstanding. And his work rate is absolutely brilliant. And I really, really like Ryan. I mean, he just gets better and better and better. He really does. And let's move swiftly on to the next one. And Eddie on Everton. This is interesting. And he said, I'm sure with a very big occasion, we have to be fully prepared. I think there will be a lot of emotion in the game. We need to handle that and control our start, trying to impose ourselves as we have done in the spells of away games. He also added, I'd be really impressed with how we've conducted ourselves and how we managed certain elements of our games we have in recent weeks. It's going to be a test. They've got a good squad of players, and I admire Frank, so we have to be at our best. Well, in my opinion, Everton are a poor team, let's be real. They've been absolutely awful this season, yeah? They should never, in my opinion, appointed Rafa Benitez. Although I love the guy, they should never have appointed it. Everton knew exactly what they're getting at, yeah? I blame Mashiri for that because he's the one he chose to have Rafa as manager, and the board didn't want that, and he's paying the price for it, yeah? And I will talk about Everton later on, and I've got a lot to say about them, yeah? But, like I said, in my opinion, yeah, they were struggling. And I've getting a lot of people saying that Everton will get relegated this season. Why? Because they're just simply not good enough to be in the Premier League. And they need some games. They got some tough fixtures coming up, by the way. They got to play United at home, by the way. They got to play Brentford at home. They got to play they got to play Arsenal last game of the season away at the Emirates. Oh, good luck with that, Everton. Good luck with that. And look, at the end of the day, we've got to go to Goodison and we've got to put on a performance, yeah? It's not an easy place to go to, mind. We haven't been beaten the last 2 games. But if we go there and take it to them, I think we'll win this game comfortably. And I mean comfortably, yeah? But as long as you don't get beat, that's absolutely fine. So there you go. So you go. Door pass has to be phone there. Switch that off right away. Thanks very much. And Eddie Howe's on Chelsea. And why did he go talk about Chelsea? I can understand. And he said, what pleases me for Chelsea was the discipline and tactical adaptability. We surely controlled the tempo really well. The only unfortunate thing is one slight lapse cost us what would have been a massive point, but we have to learn from that. Absolutely. Totally agree. And like I said, it's gone now. We don't really want to talk about that. That has passed. It's gone. We lost the game. We move on to the next game. And we talk about that. We're going to about Sean Longstaff. And Eddie, as Osman said, I've not played for a period of time. I thought he was excellent. It's testament of how he looked after himself physically, that he was able to play the 90 minutes. It's the same for a number of players coming in and taking an opportunity. Look, I'm not a big Sean Longstaff fan. I can't lie. But the bottom line is he had a good game. And he just did the job what was asked him to do, yeah? He's putting in the tackles, and he grafted, and he just does the simple things. I do like Sean Longstaff. Not a big fan of him, but is he going to sign a new contract at the end of the season? It remains to be seen. It remains to be seen, and we have to wait and see see what happens on that one. So, and also, if member service writers asked about the Saudis as well again, which is I'm getting fed up with this as well. He's made it absolutely clear. He said, I'm a football manager and I don't feel comfortable talking about what's going on in the outside world, basically. Yeah, and I started my piece yesterday on the John Mason show last night. Let's be honest about this. Yeah, he is a football manager, not a politician. He's made it quite clear. He doesn't want to answer the questions because if he talks about them, he loses his job. Simple as that. Yeah, and he's not qualified. He doesn't feel comfortable speaking about it. And that's about the 4th or 5th time they asked that question. And then I heard people saying that Eddie Howe's not doing himself any favours whatsoever by not answering those questions. Well, let's be real. If you want to be a politician, yeah, go to the House of Commons, yeah? It's like asking Boris Johnson about Newcastle United, yeah? He knows sweet FA about the club, and Eddie Howe knows sweet FA about what's going on at the outside. He doesn't want to talk about it, people, yeah? So that is the press conference reaction, people, right? And I'm going to go on to the comments, and I should be on the Tune debate at 7 o'clock tonight, so please join us for that. And even John, my friend, Carlos, big up to you first up. And Mr. Red, I passed him that. Look, it's not been a good night for United yesterday, yeah? And don't upset Maisie neither, or Niall. Big up to Static, hope you're okay. Big up to Ronald. And hey, John, hope you're well. Jules, I'm fine. And Bruno's better than Shelby. Here, John, do you have any news on Willock? Heard he might be back for the Everton. Yes, he is better, and it looks like he's going to play tomorrow night. And I think it'd be fantastic if he does. And let's look on to Jules again. Willock is back. He sure is. I need to be Brian. Keep ASM on the bench. That's from Ronald. After a lot of people saying that, by the way. Big news coming from Liverpool game tonight against the Arsenal. That's from Ruby. Good luck tonight, mate. I tell you, win that game, then you'll be back in the title race, 110%. And let's go on to Connor's just chatting to everybody else. I'll say he's back. That's great news. And we've got just got a few comments here, by the way, which is fantastic. Hope we get to see Julian, Willock, and Bruno as getting pinned past the Bruno. Yep, absolutely. We never lost. The ref and VAR robbed us again. Yeah, and it's just like having 12 players for Chelsea. Yeah, not good. Chelsea had 12 men on the ref for a joke. I totally agree. We won a little bit of money on Chris Ward, who ran Cheltenham the day. Big up to you, Jeff. Well done to you. The drink's on us, eh? And let's have a look at this one. Hey, Ashley and Booze causing having after lost nerve. Cool enough. I'm just going to go for this StreamYard again because I think StreamYard's found us yet again. So I'll come to more comments in just a few minutes. Got one for Ruby. They will give a fitness test on Mo Salah, who suffered a foot injury against Brighton. Well, I tell you what, even Mo Salah or Mo Salah, or say no Mo Salah or no Mo Salah, right? I still think Liverpool will take it to Arsenal. By the way, I think, but I think it'll be a high scoring draw tonight. I really do. So, like I said, let's go on to the team news. My prediction 11 will be the back on goal. The right back will be Manfredo. Left back will be Target. The two centre backs will be Fabian Schär and Dan Burn. I think Lascelles will be dropped again, despite Jamal played a good game, I thought. The midfield three will be, and I hope it's going to be the case, Joe Linton, Joe Willock, and John Shelby. No, Ashley, I don't think Shelby's going to play. We'll stick with Bruno. So it's Bruno, Willock, and Joe Linton. And the front three will hopefully be Fraser if he makes it back. Fraser, ASM, and Chris Wood. Yeah, I want to talk about Chris Wood, by the way, people, right? Don't get us wrong. I mean, I've got to try and back him, but his first touch is absolutely a joke. An absolute joke, yeah? For a guy who's 6'3", right? He's got Premier League experience, mind. Let's be real. His first touch is an absolute disgrace, man. It really, really is. He needs to fix that real quick. Otherwise, next summer, he's going to be on the bench. What can I say? Or what do I know? And which of you guys overall don't want big clubs like Everton to go down? That's fair enough, John. I mean, let's be real about it. I think it's going to be tough. We beat them tomorrow, then trust us when I say that, they're going to be absolutely in real trouble, by the way. I can't lie. They're going to be in massive trouble. And let's go on to the Everton side of things. DCL returned like training yesterday after illness, but Lampard's going to assess him very, very closely to see if he's fit enough to play. And you got Yerry Mina, he's out. Raymond Delph's out. And Frank Lampard's basically telling the players, fix up. It's as simple as that. If you don't fix up, they could get relegated. And on to the form show. Everton's last 5 games, they only picked up 4. We're talking about, forget the FA Cup against Bournemouth. They lost the last 4. And that's not good. Last 4 Premier League games. And Newcastle, 1 defeat in 10. And he's gone to the head-to-head this season. Frank Lampard, 21 wins. Eddie Howe, 21 wins. 74 goals between 15 clean sheets, Eddie's 11. But head-to-head, that's when he's played Chelsea and Bournemouth, so it's pretty good. And let's have a look at this one as well. So that's that. But look at the Everton midfield, right? I mean, I'm a big fan of Alan. Right, I love Alan, who used to be at Napoli, but the Alan I'm watching is not that same that came from Napoli. Yeah, I think he's losing his way. He's losing his way just a little bit, but he is a player. When he's on it, he is on it. Decore, I'm a massive fan of Decore. Big lad. My God, he puts in the tackles, he makes his driving runs, and I think he's been let down. He's been let down by the players around him. They're just not good enough. Certainly not good enough, man. And I think, let's be real, I mean, the Everton fans are not happy with the player at the minute. Look at the defence. They're shipping in goals left, right, and centre, man. I mean, their defence, Razor Holgate, I just don't rate him at all whatsoever. I just don't think he's good enough. I mean, if you look at Everton, when Mashiri came in, right, and he spent something like 500 million on players since he's been at the club, yeah? He spent that sort of money and you still got Seamus Coleman in the squad, yeah? You got Coleman in the squad. You got Mason Holgate in the squad. You got Michael Keane in the squad, yeah? They're not good enough for Everton. They're not. They're not good enough for Everton. Poor players. You got DCL, right? He's not having that good a season. Too many injuries for me. But I can't see him playing tomorrow, by the way. And it's a shame because he's a decent player. But that's not my problem. If he doesn't play, they probably end up playing Salomon Rondon up front. And can you imagine him? He knows all about us, by the way. He'll put himself about. But in my opinion, I don't think he's the same player. Yes, he scored twice against Bournemouth. Yeah, Bournemouth from the conference. What can I say, people? But our defence will look after him tomorrow. Let's be real. Richarlison, decent player on his day. When he's on it, he's on it. The trouble is, he keeps diving about all over the place, yeah? And he's a decent player. When he's on, it's on it. But you got to watch out for him tomorrow. Damari Gray, I'm a big fan of this guy. He's such a skillful player. Came to Leverkusen for 1.8 million quid. And he scored a wonder goal against Arsenal. I think he's brilliant. He is on this day, but we've got to watch out for him as well. But they got some good players there. Andros Townsend as well. He's a good, decent player as well. I quite like him. Yeah, done a good job for Newcastle, but hey-ho. Customer comes on. Me and the missus loving the shows, John. Keep up the good work. Marky, thanks so much, mate. I really appreciate that. Big up to your family too. Big up to Ronald B. Live ready, John. I just got him from work. This is the preview, mate. But I definitely be on at 7 o'clock or just after that, mate. So a draw's no good for Everton, really, and a draw's no good for us neither. So we need to win that game. As for Everton, they need to win that game. Hope it's not against us, by the way, because you look at the games they got left. I just have a look who they got left. They got to play Palace in the FA Cup. Then they got to go to West Ham away. Good luck with that. Then they got to play Burnley away. I might do a watch-along game for that. We'll just see. Everton United, they're not winning that. Everton and Palace, that's going to be rearranged that game. I think Palace will beat them. Everton and Leicester, I still feel Leicester will find a way. Liverpool and Everton, good luck with that. Then I think they've got to play Brentford at home, Arsenal away. So it's not looking good for Everton Football Club, isn't it? They've got some tough games. Good luck, Frank. And for 200 and Ronald T. And it seems like the press conference, 5 minutes of talking football and the Everton game, whilst the rest is all about Eddie Howe's feel about the potential questions. I mean, come on, really? Well said. Right, we're going to talk about that later on my show at 7 o'clock. We're definitely going to be talking about it, yeah? So I'm going to save it for that, but you are right. Hope we get another 3 past them tomorrow. It'd be great to see the double over them. Same here. Get past Jordan Pickford. Yeah? I mean, he looks a bit frustrated as well, by the way, like everybody else. I just think he's done. He should not be England number 1. There's absolutely no way. But it is what it is. And if you like the channel and see what you see, please hit the like button. Do subscribe. And also, if you know what to do, people, just donate if you want to, that is, or become a member. But the StreamYard's not working that well, isn't it? I've got one from Jason here. Did you just see me do a watch along for Man United against Everton? No, mate. That's Everton Burnley, mate. Burnley against Everton at Turf Moor, mate. So, Jason, listen, mate. Listen. Love you, bro, but listen, man. But I'm just going to find out what's been said about Eddie's questions about the politics as well. But I'm going to speak about that at 7 o'clock, and I'm going to share the stream as well while I do that as well. But he doesn't look happy at all when questions asked that, yeah? They're trying to put him on the pressure. It ain't going to work. And we've got Brighton maybe in trouble if they lose tonight. Oh, I think they will, mate. I think they'd be fine, Brighton, Jeff. They'd be fine. Wow. Bless him. Even Legend John, let's hope you smash the blue shite tomorrow. T-Rex at the ready. Yay! Tell you what, that's bloody Pickford as well. I mean, let's hope we target him tomorrow all day long. Let's hope we bombard him as well. Bombard him. Let's hope Willock makes us late runs, by the way. Oh, my mistake. I was getting a drink. I didn't hear you properly. I'll let you off, mate. I'll let you off. Too much cotton in your ears, mate. Absolutely. Totally agree. Just got one here. Shh. Fair enough. And yeah, if you haven't watched John and Macy's show last night, then it's out there. Do click it, give it a watch, and give it a like as well. That'd be fantastic, people. Thanks so much indeed. And I said it's going to be a quick stream, and it is what it is there. So I should have recorded this tonight because listen, let's be real, because it's not really a lot to speak about. Really, it's just a preview, and I've got some shows coming up on Thursday. I'm going to do the match reaction on Thursday at 7 o'clock. Friday, I'm going to do the transfer update session for the new season. There's some big names I'm going to talk about as usual. Osimhen's one of them, Nunes is another, and the latest on Botman as well. So keep your eyes peeled for that, people. And on Saturday, I'll be on Maisie's channel to do a Champions League roundup. So that should be fantastic. Everton have more players in court. 4 than Wednesday, September 3. Yes. Oh, people, man, I love that. I saw that today on a tweet today. That was absolutely brilliant. It's a madness, an absolute madness. But on the Chelsea thing, right, I'm not going to lie, what they did, it's just ridiculous, man. I mean, trying to tell Middlesbrough to have an empty stadium for that game. So embarrassing, man. So embarrassing. They're playing tonight, but against Lille. I don't mind having been asked political questions as long as it's the same to every other manager and the owners they have. Me personally, Foxy, I don't want to come in. I don't want it to come in when it comes to the football press conference. Yeah, Eddie Howe's made it absolutely clear. Thomas Tuchel made it clear as well, and even Mark Warburton said as well on the Jim White show yesterday. He basically said, "Look, they want to be talking about football, not about politics as well. What's going on? What happened to Chelsea has got now to do with Newcastle United. Yeah. So what's got to do with Newcastle? Why? I don't get it. I don't understand, because they're dragging us in it as well. So they basically saying we're getting the blame for it as well. Well, no, bring Manchester City into it as well, man. Bring Sheffield United into it as well. Yeah. It's always about Newcastle United, and I tell you what, I hope we win the title one day. I hope we win the title one day, and it'll shut these muppets up. I'm telling you. Big up to you now. Hope you're okay. And he's a big red, by the way. Smash the likes, everybody, and show Johnson love. Great, guys, John. Thank you so much. I mean, I can go for this another hour, but this is going to be a short one, unfortunately, because this should have got done yesterday, because I was supposed to have an Everton fan come on yesterday, and he's got to work. So I'll let him off this time, as long as he doesn't do it again. So there you go. And Foxy as well, it cannot be ignored. Some things are bigger than football, but it shouldn't be a case of just Newcastle being singled out. I'll agree with you the last bit, but I understand what you're trying to say. But if you're going to ask questions like that, you've got to do it in the House of Commons. In my opinion, not in football. We'll talk about more of that later on tonight. We'll talk about later on tonight, Foxy, yeah, because I've got to Who else coming on? Chipper's coming on tonight. Jason's coming on. Ryan's coming on. I'll try and get Billy as well. If I have to drag him out, I'll do that. Thank you very much indeed. But we'll see about that one. And there's plenty of things that I've got. So just let you know, guys, I got 2,268 subscribers. Thank you so much indeed for that. I really appreciate that. And I just enjoy what I'm doing. I really do. And I know a lot of people have decided to knock Twitter on the head and just go onto Facebook instead. One of them is Jason. I wish him all the best on that one, by the way, because I do love him, but I can understand why he's doing it. These issues can be addressed in courtroom, not a football conference room. Yeah, we talk about it later on, guys. It's going to be so lively. I'm telling you that for people. So 20 people watching live, please come back again, because I'm going to agree off in a minute. I'm going to have me tea. So see you at 7 o'clock, Brian. No problems, mate. And I get what you mean, Foxy, but these cues should be asked directed to the owners, not the manager. He stated the moment he came for the door, he's only going to talk about football and nothing else. It's going to be lively tonight, people. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I would love to get someone from the human rights section to come on my channel and explain the situation, yeah? But that ain't going to happen anytime soon because I don't have politics on my channel. But tonight, it's going to be the one. So, guys, I'm going to wrap it up there, by the way. I'm going to have me tea. Get prepared for 7 o'clock. So, join us for that. And if you do like what you see, hit the like button. Click on subscribe. And also, if you'd like to super chat, you can do. And also, if you'd like to become a member, and I can see a few people who's not been a member. You've got people like Statman's not a member, Brian, Jason, and a few, Foxy as well. It's only 99p. And if you do that, that'd be absolutely fantastic. But otherwise, keep watching my channels. I really appreciate that. And I should be back tonight at 7 o'clock. Only half an hour's time. Catch us for that, people. And I should catch you in a bit. You watch what you're doing, man. Take care.